Hello.
Hey!
Hi everyone. So today, Josh brought in his monitor.
I did.
You see it? So this is my phone. It's selfie, and you can see his monitor.
Yep, and my computer right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today I did not forget to plug in the mic, so better audio quality for y'alls.
Woo!
Yeah. Next point.
So I have started on the iOS version of our little templates for the academies. It's not yet complete. It's just about done, except I have to add the actual audio playback, which I guess is the biggest feature. And then aside from that, did we have bios on the other template? We didn't, right?
No. So for the audio recording companies, we have no bios other than, well, for the English Academy one we do, and that's also a sample/demo app.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll probably add that in later, sometime down the road, and then for now, yeah, I just have to have audio playback. So that's that. Why don't you go with the next one?
So Josh came up with this neat little term.
Oh no, it's not a term. So Bitly actually came out with this service.
Oops.
So Bitly came out with the service analytics. I'm sure you guys are all using it right now. Why don't you kind of get into the
So it's called Bitly Analytics for y'all,
Yeah.
all you devs who are independently developing stuff and don't want to pay for services, but look for workarounds like I do, and hence Android, not iPhone. But analytics is kind of like integrating a whole bunch of triggers into your application, so that when a user reaches a certain point in the app or a state or a button press, it makes a call back to a server somewhere, keeping track of the count for the number of clicks or the number of times a certain screen has been seen. And there's services for that, like Firebase Analytics, I think is new. Google Analytics, which has always, and I think Twitter has one, Amazon has one. Like analytics is just, it gives you insight into how the user interacts with your app. And we came up with the makeshift way, which is to use Bitly links.
Bitly finally caught up. They actually have analytics now.
Right. So Google Play Developers Console updates rather late. It's delayed and slow. Regarding the number of installations you have. So what we decided to do was automatically make an HTTP GET request to Bitly for a specific URL. I think it's Apple or like Yahoo or something. So we don't care what the site is. We just want to keep track of the number of counts that the number of hits for that endpoint, which I did not know you could do with Bitly, but throughout our business, Josh pointed out that Bitly does do that.
Weird stuff. We're doing weird stuff. Yeah.
And the implementation for it was pretty easy. It was kind of a hack. I put a webview, one that wasn't visible, and I just loaded the URL of the Bitly link, and that's it.
It was visible on the first time.
On the first time, yeah. So here's the thing about Android webviews. You got to set the webview client to a custom one. It doesn't matter if it's empty or not. Otherwise, it'll take you into the default browser, and it'll open up a new app and display that convenient Bitly redirection to Yahoo.
Yeah.
Anywho, we continued the Trojan horse method, and what results did that yield?
So we had gotten some what's it called?
Analytics.
Analytics?
I don't know.
No, it's not the analytics. We actually got emails back.
Oh yeah.
I think, did we mention that?
I don't think so.
Last week it was I just received
Friday,
one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I received one at that time, I think.
Okay.
And then so Richard received two, and I just received one more. Look at that. Yeah, so we each have two each. We have two each.
We each have two each.
Yeah, it works. Anyway, so yeah, that's fun. We each sent out like 40 today, so a total of 80. This isn't as fast as spamming, but I think it's a bit more effective in ways. We don't know about the end result, but we are getting more clicks, I think, through this method.
Yeah. So for those of you who have not been our loyal followers, who are just joining us in, the Trojan horse method is wrapping up our app in a Bitly link and putting that inside of fake resumes, and then applying for English teaching jobs in remote areas, so not near where we live, but still in Korea.
But we do not have any like potent information in there, so it doesn't really matter even if we do go like
True.
send it up to Seoul.
True.
We're in Seoul.
Anyway, so people have been taking a look at our resumes, and through our Bitly, we are able to track them. So they have been clicking, they have been seeing our Google Play Store listing, but they kind of haven't been installing the app.
They might have been like a few of them. We actually got a big bump today. It like doubled practically. So
the Bitly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not that.
Yeah. So
we wish.
We might actually have a few downloads tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're kind of looking for the trickle down effect. So we're contacting recruiters / people that are operating the academy. So if they decide, they're like, hey, yo, we're so clever, we're gonna use this app for free inside of our app, inside of our academy. Utilize that. Although that was our intention. If they do that, then the students will download it. Our downloads will get a bump, but we don't know at this point. Just kind of trying.
Whatever we can.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And this week or today and part of Friday, Richard has been busy. He's got 2 whole apps. Well, this morning alone, Richard has uploaded 3 apps, right?
Oh.
4?
3 before noon.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, what about afternoon?
Afternoon. Well, I updated all 3 of them to include updated audio files. Josh made better quality audio. I was having Anyway, that took a little bit longer than I had hoped because my computer kept freezing, and I was having some issues with Git because my computer was freezing and corrupting all the files in the middle of a push back to remote. Terrible.
Yeah.
I also want to mention over the weekend I did some of the stuff for my previous job employers.
Mentioning that, huh?
Crap. Maybe I should have. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Well, they wanted an additional feature. It's where our seed money came from. So I added that in. Took a little bit of time, not too much.
Yeah. So yeah, we like Richard said, we always update our apps quite frequently. So So our most popular app is currently at version 13, and so you've updated the other one, so they're at version 2 right now.
Something like that.
Yeah. So our apps they update quickly. So.
Yeah, we're on top of things. So download them and install them because they are being maintained.
We have like daily updates. So I mean, why would you not?
Who else would brag about that kind of stuff? So in total for the audio recording companies, we have 2 templates and 2 themes for each. So originally, the original templates were for English academies. Like it was a different layout of the English study app. One was just a simple like instead of having units, instead of having lessons and all that, it was just all the sentences, all the audio straight down in a list. And the second template, which was completed today, it makes it so that it's organized by category / unit, so that you can kind of group those sentences like sentences. And this is we did this so that we could theme it and make it more generic and show the audio recording companies something else.
Oh, and did we mention that we got an email back from them and that we are going to call them and possibly have a meetup?
Briefly, do you want to elaborate a little more? I feel like we very briefly touched on that.
That's about the gist of it, but we plan on getting back to them tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get to meet up with them, talk more about our plan and everything. Oh, we did mention this. I remember talking about this. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. We'll also be. Oh, so today was a national holiday, and we weren't aware.
Oh, right.
So we were supposed to make the call today, like go out to Hugwons and like drop by today, but then those plans were canceled, and we're gonna be doing those tomorrow. Yep.
Cool. We had pho today.
Oh, pho's good.
Yeah. And what were we discussing? Oh, random business ideas that we have. Just for the record. It was about, since we aggregated a mailing list of academies, we were thinking about selling it.
So there's like this yellow pages of Hagwons in Korea apparently. So Richard mentioned that we should possibly sell them to them.
Right.
Yeah.
And game ideas.
Yeah, so we were going to the bathroom, and there were pigeons. So Richard, pigeons, and then just like, oh, we should make a game with pigeons. Why don't you tell them what the game is, Richard?
So imagine there's 5 images and they flash by really quick in quick succession, and 4 of them are the same. Like 4 of them are pigeons and 1 of them is an eagle or something. And the player has to keep in mind they have to count the number of pigeons they've seen, or well, they want to find the eagle, so they have to remember the eagle, like the index of the eagle. So if it came up on the 3rd picture, they have to remember that it's the 3rd one. And then after they've been like bamboozled with just flooded with images, they have to select which one it was. And Josh came up with how to market that.
I'm not exactly sure how to term this, but there are those like little tests where you can find like your mental age or like your sight age or all that stuff. And then for this, we'll just do the same thing, and then people will be like, oh, like my something age is what, and then they'll post that on Facebook, share it, and then it'll be like a big viral thing. It'll be awesome.
And the age will be calculated based on a very complex algorithm. Random. Sorry, we're at 11:20, but just one last thing. The other game idea is reverse Pong.
Oh yeah.
So it's like Pong, except you're the ball, not the bars. And your objective is to hit the top bar, then the bottom bar, top bar, bottom bar. And as the levels increase, the number of times you have to alternate between them increases as well. The only control that you get is up and down. So there's gravity, and then you hold it, it goes up, and then you let go, it bounces off, and yeah.
It's a bit confusing. Richard explained this to me, and I didn't really get like how you would control that. Seems difficult.
So the user only gets vertical control, and then the horizontal velocity is given by when the ball hits the bar, whatever horizontal velocity.
I just got this.
Oh, you just what?
Like I understood what it was, but I just understood why it would be easier than I thought. I thought it'd be a lot harder than than it would be for some reason.
I think it's still
that sounds
kind
good.
of chaotic. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Anyway, game ideas. Perhaps we will make them into prototypes on our Friday.
What are they called?
Developer. Free time.
Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
What was the word? Something stops.
Oh, hard stops.
Yeah, hard stops.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah.
I think that's it for today.
Sorry, one more thing.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Just one more thing. So I taped the flyer out to like a little pole outside. So
you should have got a picture of that.
I was thinking, we have a tablet stand and everything, but it's too fancy for people. So I thought we should go the other way, make it kind of ratchet. So I took orange masking tape. I took one of our flyer things that we showed you in an earlier episode, and I just kind of taped it on there.
It looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
No.
It's made for cars. It's like it bends over. It's like this thick, and it bends over in case like a car bumps into it.
Yeah.
Which did happen.
Multiple times. Well, stuff around here, they just like bump into stuff, everything around here.
Yeah.
Good driver.
Yeah. To be continued.
TB.
Bye. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.